sure that today's session will help many entrepreneurs to have a balanced life with the business as well as the family. Both of them are very passionate to my heart, because I've been in the industry for the last 30 years developing entrepreneurs across the country. I've traveled from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and I've worked with many entrepreneurs, and I've worked with them. I've ate with them. I've been in their homes for their weddings of their sons or their own weddings, and I've even slept with some. I mean, in their houses to understand how the entire family functions, and I know exactly what happens when a businessman starts his business, and also what kind of tensions that he's going through. And it's a very big challenge for people to balance the life suddenly from a 9 to 5 job to a full-time entrepreneur. A full-time entrepreneur is not an easy job. It's a very tough job, and people don't understand them. Many of the owners will say, I have been working so hard, but nobody understands me. And this is a common thing that I've heard with many of the entrepreneurs. Nobody understands me. And then when you look at the family side, many of the sides, they say that nobody understands us because the man of the house is not available most of the time. And it's very difficult for us to make decisions. And it's very difficult for us to, live together. And I've known that, because of business, some of the families are broken up, and many of the families are doing well. That's a good news for us. But understanding, and I'm sure there are so many new entrepreneurs who will probably be entering into businesses now or later, or you're already into this business now. Today's discussion is going to be based on the challenges in family and the business life, how people need to manage them, and how the family needs to consider what the entrepreneur is actually getting into, and how we need to support him or her. I need to talk about both the genders, because today many women entrepreneurs are also getting into business. I mean, there are many women who get into business and also manage their family. So it's important for the viewers to know that I'm talking about both the genders, and the whatever I'm speaking will be applicable for both the genders. Now, Walt Disney says a man or a woman should never forget his family for business. Now, we all know Walt Disney, and he is making a statement: a man or woman should never forget his family for business. But unfortunately, many of them, when they step out of the house, they forget their family, what they committed to their wife or their children. And then when they come back home, they will say, oh, I forgot today, I should have bought this. Many a times. And then the children probably would be very disappointed, or maybe the wife is very disappointed. So I think it's important for the man to understand, or the woman to understand, when they step out, they should also keep their mind focused on the family. Now, the key thing for doing business is the purpose. One of the things that I say, why are we doing what we are doing? That is very important to ask the question. Why are we doing what we are doing? It's a very important statement that we need to relate to and understand. Why am I getting into entrepreneurship? Is it because I lost the job that I want to get into entrepreneurship? Or is it because my parents are into business, therefore I need to get into business? So the purpose is what gives life a meaning. Now, if you look at what is the purpose of this business, when we have a clarity of thought for the purpose of business, then it is easy for the entire family to understand how we need to work together.